Hello, today we'll understand how to solve a linear system by using the method of substitution, and by doing that we could have one solution as in one point of intersection, no point of intersection, and infinite many points of intersection. So let us first take the example of a linear system and try solving it by the method of substitution. So the first example we are taking for the linear system is negative 7x minus 2y is equal to negative 13 and x minus 2y is equal to 11. Now, the very first thing we have to do is, in the two given equations, look for an equation where the variable is free of coefficient. It does not have a coefficient at all. And we have been able to identify the variable over here without the coefficient. So we are going to try and isolate for this x. So from this second equation, we can write x is equal to 11 plus 2y, because this negative 2y goes on to the other side as positive 2y. Once we've got the value of x as 11 plus 2y, now we are going to substitute this value of x back into the other equation, the equation which we haven't used. So now our first equation will turn to negative 7, and instead of x we can write 11 plus 2y, because x is equal to that and the rest of the things from the first equation will be the same. So subtract 2y is equal to negative 13. You can see what we've done. In the first equation, x has been substituted by 11 plus 2y. Now we're going to solve this equation. So first use distributive property. Negative 7 times 11 is negative 77. Negative 7 times 2y is negative 14y. Subtract 2y is equal to negative 13. Now we can take the negative 77 onto the other side. So our equation becomes negative 14y. Subtract 2y is equal to negative 13 plus 77. 77 is negative over here. On the other side, it becomes positive. Now, negative 14y minus 2y is negative 16y. And this is equal to negative 13 plus 77. So this would give us 64. Now, when we want to solve for y, negative 16 is in multiplication. On the other side, it will come in division. So this is equal to 64 over negative 16. And when we do that, y is equal to negative 4. So we've got the y value as negative 4. And now we have to solve for x. So we can substitute the value of y over here into this equation and try solving for x. So x is equal to 11 plus 2 times y. Y is negative 4. X is equal to 11 plus negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And x is equal to 11 minus 8. And x is equal to 3. So our x value as 3 and the y value as negative 4 is the point of intersection. So we can write our point of intersection is 3 and negative 4. So in this situation, we have got one solution to this linear system. So these two lines will intersect at this point. Now let us take another example. So our second linear system is negative 3x plus 3y is equal to 4. And the second equation in this linear system we are taking is negative x plus y is equal to 3. Now here in the second equation, we have got two variables which do not have a coefficient as anything apart from 1. So we can use our second equation and try isolating either for x or for y. It doesn't matter. So from our second equation, we are trying to isolate for y. So take x on to the other side. Negative goes as positive. So we have y is equal to 3 plus x. We've got the value of y, and now we are going to substitute this value of y as 3 plus x into our first equation. So our first equation becomes negative 3x plus 3 times y will be substituted for 3 plus x, and this is equal to 4. Now we'll try solving this equation for the unknown variable, which is x. So we have negative 3x, distributive property now. So 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times x is 3x. That's equal to 4. Now this negative 3x and positive 3x, we get it equal to 0. So 0 plus 9 is equal to 4. So we are getting our equation over here as 9 is equal to 4, which can never be possible. Hence, for this linear system, because this solution is not possible, so this will have no point of intersection, which means the two lines are going to be parallel to one another and they'll never intersect each other. Let us take the third example now. So our third linear system is x minus 3y is equal to 6 and 4x minus 12y is equal to 24. Now we'll try to isolate for this x because this does not have a coefficient written with it. So this equation turns out to be x is equal to negative 3y goes on the other side as positive. So 6 plus 3y. And now because we've been able to isolate for x, so we'll substitute this value of x over here into equation number 2. We have our equation as 4 times x will be substituted by 6 plus 3y minus 12y is equal to 24. Let us try solving for y. So again use the distributive property. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 4 times 3y is 12y. Subtract 12y is equal to 24. These two like terms, 12y minus 12y gives us a 0. So we get 24 is equal to 24. And we know that 24 and 24 are always equal. So it is always true. So hence this kind of thing when you get, when you're trying to solve, so there are many point of intersections for the linear system. I hope you understood and enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.